commission that has worked tirelessly to come up with a strategic 15-year development program. Bonsoir à tous et bienvenue à cette importante discussion ce soir sur le programme Simandou de la République de Guinée. Nous sommes ici pour explorer une vision de l'avenir de la Guinée, une vision qui n'est pas simplement un projet, mais un programme de développement à long terme et transformateur. Je tiens à souligner que ce programme n'est pas une initiative gouvernementale, mais plutôt la vision de son Excellence, le président général Mamadi Doumbouya, et de son cabinet à travers le comité stratégique Simandou CSS. Une commission qui a travaillé sans relâche pour élaborer un programme de développement stratégique sur 15 ans, conçu pour remodeler l'avenir de la Guinée, en mettant fortement un accent particulier sur la durabilité environnementale et la préservation de notre écosystème. L'objectif principal de ce programme est de poser des bases solides qui perdureront bien au-delà de ce gouvernement, assurant ainsi que le progrès se poursuive dans le futur pour la République de Guinée. Cette approche à long terme est à la fois louable et visionnaire, reflétant la vision du président Doumbouya pour une Guinée prospère et durable. Bien que le programme soit encore en phase d'élaboration et non encore finalisé, il y a 5 grands axes qui structureront sa direction et nos éminents panélistes en parleront en détail ce soir. Donc sans plus tarder, passons au programme que vous avez tous devant vous sur la table. Alors pour commencer ce programme, je voudrais inviter son Excellence Hadja Fatoumata Sidibé Kaba, notre ambassadrice de la République de Guinée aux États-Unis. Sous vos applaudissements, s'il vous plaît.
Mr. Minister of Economy and Finance, Head of Guinean Delegation to the Assemblies of the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, Ministers, Ambassadors, Mr. Governor of the Central Bank of the Republic of Guinea, Dr. Donald Kaberuka, High Representatives of African Union for the Financing of African Union and the Fund for Peace.
In this panel has been instructed to keep it very short and very accurate. So I'm going to introduce first the moderator, then I will invite the panelists to come over. The moderator for this evening, the panel is called Financial Requirement for Guinea's Development, and the moderator is none other than Mr. Cherno Abib Anne, CEO of Shelter Africa. Abib Anne, real quick, is originally from Guinea, and he officially assumed the role of MD CEO at Shelter Africa in January 2023. With over 2 decades of experience in the banking sector in multilateral financial institutions, he played a pivotal role in housing finance and capital markets in the Asia Pacific and Africa, Middle East regions during his tenure at the International Finance Corporation. Abib Anne has also contributed significantly to shaping housing finance strategies globally, including the US, Latin America, and Eastern Europe. His distinguished career includes positions at the World Bank, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, and Arthur Andersen. Habib holds an MBA in Finance and Investment, a master's degree in Accounting and Finance, and a bachelor's degree in Management and Applied Economics. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome our second moderator of the evening for the second and last panel, Cherno Abib Anne of Global Housing Finance Specialist of Shelter Africa. Mr. Abib Anne. So while he's making his way to the stage, I would like to call on our panelists. The first panelist that I would call on is His Excellency Fassine Silla, Minister of Budget of the Republic of Guinea. The second panelist is Dr. Karamokaba, the Governor of the Central Bank of the Republic of Guinea. The third panelist is Mr. Christophe Wortel, Director of Global Sovereign Advisory. And the fourth and last panelist is Mr. Ousseynou Makulima, Director of West Africa International Finance Corporation, IFC. And since Mr. Abid An is bilingual and a very good one, in case a panelist is decided to speak in French, he will do a wonderful job translating for our English speakers. Thank you. Okay, I think this was a very, very wonderful interaction. Please remain seated. We totally done, but just give yourself a chance. So I would like to, I know we don't have any more time for at least one question, right? No, we don't, unfortunately, because I see some hands raised. But the time is really against us. So I would like to thank everyone before I call the minister for the closing remarks, because once he speaks, we are done. I don't want to come back. So I would like to thank you all for coming tonight, for listening, and for really being part of this process that is an effort from the government of the Republic of Guinea to make this simandou project a reality, including development partners and the Guineans abroad and in Guinea. So I want to say this. When the minister finished his speech, please stick around, and I would like to ask the government official to also allow the audience to have some pictures with them. And the embassy, Madam Ambassador as well, to stay around so people want to take some pictures with them so they can do that. So thank you everyone. My job here is done, Mr. Minister, and I hope you were happy with it. And I appreciate you all. And until next time, we say simandou 2040, let's make it happen for the Republic of Guinea. So I would like to call the Minister for the closing remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, Madame. Chers collègues, c'est vraiment au nom du chef de l'État, le président de la République, le général Mamadi Doumbouya et du premier ministre chef du gouvernement, c'est vraiment vous remercier, et surtout ceux d'entre vous qui sont restés jusqu'à la fin. Comme on l'a dit, c'est le début. Donc aussi remercier mes collègues, Monsieur le ministre des Finances, Monsieur le ministre du Budget, Madame la ministre de l'Environnement, Monsieur le gouverneur de la Banque centrale, mais surtout Madame l'ambassadeur qui nous accueille ici aujourd'hui.
Excellence, Monsieur Morana Souma, ministre de l'économie et des finances de la République de Guinée, sous vos applaudissements.
Merci. Mesdames et messieurs les membres du gouvernement, mesdames et messieurs les corps diplomatiques et consulaires, mesdames et messieurs les représentants des organisations internationales et des agences de coopération, madame l'ambassadrice de la Guinée à Washington, mesdames et messieurs les hauts cadres guinéens, honorables invités, en vos qualités grades distinguées.
To summarize the presentation and present it to the audience in English. At least that I'm saved from that work. So now we're going to go to the first panel. And this panel is on the presentation of the simandou 2040 program and strategy. And the topic tonight is planning Guinea's economy. And on this panel, we will discuss the following: overview of the simandou 2040 project, strategic planning and economic impact on Guinea, priorities for sustainable development, investment opportunities, and international cooperation. So the panelists, before I call the moderator, for this first panel are His Excellency Ismail Nabi, Minister of Planning and International Cooperation. If you could come up, please. Also, His Excellency Morana Souma, Minister of Economy and Finance. Can you give them a round of applause, please, to encourage her? Her Excellency Mrs. Jami Diallo, Minister of Environment and Sustainable Development of the Republic of Guinea. Dr. Donald Kaberuka, President and Associate Director at Southbridge Group, High Representative of the African Union for financing the Union and the Peace Fund. And to moderate this panel, I would like to call on Dr. Mohamed Lamin Doumbouya, Coordinator of MEMRI, to come join us, please. I think this was a very good panel, and so some of the questions that came out of the panel was the participation of the diaspora in the development process and the opportunities that this project can offer, how the government can include the diaspora, the Guinean diaspora, among which there are a lot of different experts on various issues. Questions on healthcare also was asked, and of course the environment has come back so many times. It shows that, you know, people are very conscious and worried about the environment during the exploration phase of this project, and the minister was able to reassure them and explain the different strategies put in place to protect the environment during the exploration phase. So before we get to the second and last panel of the evening, I would like to quickly, if I can get your attention please, we're almost done, I promise. A representative from the Standard Chartered Bank, Hind Shauke, is she in the room? Okay. And do we have Mr. Christoph Wartel from GSA? Could somebody give him the mic, please? Because we would like to hear what you have to say so far. Can the technical team pass the mic around, please? Yeah, Mr. Wartel, before you come on the panel, we wanted to hear what you have to say based on what you've heard so far. What is your impression? Do you have anything to say? Yeah, you can state it.
Perhaps one of the introductions on Mr. Martin, Global Sovereign Advisory on GSA. We acted as financial and strategic advisor to the government on the simandou project. I believe it was very interesting to hear the presentation from our panelists before on why the simandou project can serve as an example and a basis to build the simandou 2040 vision. And to me, a few of the pillars of the simandou project can be useful to build that vision. So I would perhaps